Welcome back, everyone. As always, I'm currently browsing the AgentStore.ai website page, and today we're looking at a specific tool listed there called AgentDock. It's an open-source TypeScript framework for AI agents.
Yeah, and it's really catching the attention of, software engineers and technical founders lately.
Right, and we want to figure out exactly why. Because, imagine deploying a brilliant AI agent only to wake up and find out your provider tweaked their API and just, well, completely broke your production system.
Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. And that's exactly the problem AgentDock is trying to solve. Right now, building an agent usually means wedding yourself to one specific ecosystem, right? But AgentDock is back-end first and totally provider independent.
So it's basically like giving a chef raw, high-quality ingredients instead of forcing them to buy a prepackaged microwave dinner. Like, you aren't locked into a single AI model provider.
Exactly. You're essentially building a universal car chassis. You define the steering, the brakes, the suspension in TypeScript, and the LLM is literally just the engine you drop in.
Oh, wow. So if a massive tech giant changes their engine mounts tomorrow, you just swap the engine out.
Yeah, the chassis remains completely untouched. Having that implementation control means you're never tied down. Knowledge is power here.
Okay, that decoupling makes total sense for future-proofing. But wait, if you have these raw ingredients and you're hot-swapping completely different models, how do you guarantee it actually works reliably?
Right, because one model might interpret a workflow prompt totally differently than another.
Exactly. So how do they handle that?
They use this concept called configurable determinism. So instead of just feeding an LLM a massive prompt and crossing your fingers, AgentDock uses strict programmatic constraints. We're talking state machines and logic gates built right into the backend.
So the code enforces the execution path, not the AI.
You got it. The framework essentially says, step A must return a specific data schema before step B can even trigger.
Oh, I see. So the LM is just used for reasoning on that one specific step.
Exactly. It operates with minimal supervision because of those rigid boundaries. If it hallucinates or goes off script, the logic gate just rejects it. And the whole core project is actually free on GitHub under an MIT license.
Nice.
Yeah. They even include a Next.js reference client so you can see exactly how it's all consumed on the front end.
Okay, but let's be real about the cost of all that control.
Okay.
If this requires so much coding, like mapping state machines and managing infrastructure, what about teams that just want a managed solution?
Yeah, it's a completely fair critique. The open source setup is definitely strictly developer oriented right now, but they do have a hosted cloud platform called AgentDock Pro listed as coming soon.
So there's a bridge being built between the raw code and managed workflows. Sort of a win over the developers first with raw control, then offer convenience as a service later.
Precisely. And it actually leaves you with a really fascinating question to ponder. If open source frameworks like AgentDock make it this easy to build provider-independent AI,
Right.
will the future of automation be driven by decentralized, independent developers rather than massive, locked-in tech giants?
Wow. That would completely change the balance of power in the industry.
Yeah.
Definitely something for you to think about as you plan your next build. Well, if you want to check out the framework for yourself, head over to the link at AIAgentStore.ai. And thank you so much for rating the podcast. We will catch you next time.